Yo, it's Brian here. Today, talking about the San Francisco 49ers. As always, looking at the top 3 free agents that the 49ers should target in 2020. This year, it's a little bit different. We don't have as much cap money as we did in previous years. We already spent a lot of money on contract extensions like Jimmy Garoppolo. Look at free agents that we got from D4, Quan Alexander last year. We are very, very low on money. As of right now, I think we have about $13 million in the cap, or about $20 million if you want to include the Quan and Weston restructurings from earlier this 2019 season. It's going to be a very interesting one. I'm not going to be putting any high players on this like Jadeveon Clowney or AJ Green. Those players are very expensive, and the 49ers, if they want to get those players, they're going to have to make some big cuts in our own team, and I don't want that to happen. I like my team right now. I just want to get some players that are going to add some more depth, maybe be potentially big starters for the 49ers in case some people leave. But other than that, I prefer to get our guys in San Francisco to get re-signed like Jimmy Ward, potentially Eric Armstead, Emmanuel Sanders, those guys like that. Hope you guys do enjoy this video. A lot of free agents to talk about, a lot of free agents to pick, but I can only pick 3. That's a lot. I'm going to get the video started, but before I do, please like and subscribe. That's going to definitely help me out a lot. Click that bell notification to get notified of future videos. Share this content with fellow Niner faithfuls. Let's get this started. 49ers top 3 free agent targets for 2020. Number 3, cornerback James Burberry from Carolina. I know this guy pretty well. Seen him play a couple of times in Carolina, in Charlotte, North Carolina. 3 interceptions in 2019. Not too bad of a year considering the fact they were terrible on defense. He was a pretty big bright spot in terms of the secondary and the whole defense. Looking at him in San Francisco, I think it's a pretty good fit in terms of having Richard Sherman under him to study. He can learn how to be one of the great cornerbacks in the NFL. Is he up there as the top cornerback in the NFL? No, we're not expecting that because we don't have a lot of cap money, but it also depends on Bradbury, what he wants in terms of money and contracts. He did say that he wanted to get paid like a top cornerback in the NFL. If he's asking for like top 2, top 3 money, definitely not. But if he's asking for a reasonable price, maybe, I don't know, $4, $5, $6 million potentially in 2020, I think it could be a really good steal for San Francisco. We have the right defense. We have the right defensive line, linebacking core. I think Bradbury, if he wants to go to a Super Bowl contending team, this is it right here. I mean, you might have to take a little bit of a pay cut, but they can work it out. Also, Prag Marate, he's one of the best contract negotiators in the NFL in terms of being able to get a lot of guaranteed money early on and then making team-friendly deals. That's something you have to consider as well. But Bradbury, in terms of the scheme, in terms of the player that he is, the upside that he shows in his whole NFL career with Carolina, I think it's a really good fit in my opinion for San Francisco. I definitely welcome you from Charlotte to San Francisco. You can learn under Richard Sherman. You can be part of a great defense. That'd be a really good thing right there. And you're only 27 years old. There's a lot of good years left for him if he wants to join us. Number 2, wide receiver Taylor Gabriel. He would be a perfect fit for us in San Francisco. He just got released by the Chicago Bears almost a week ago as of this video. He's going to be a perfect fit just because of the fact, 1, Emmanuel Sanders might leave for free agency. We have that veteran wide receiver to go to. 2, he does have familiarity with Kyle Shanahan, along with Tevin Coleman when they were in Atlanta together. All 3 of them made it to the Super Bowl as one of the top offenses in the NFL. And 3, he had one of his best years in the NFL with Kyle Shanahan as the coach for the offense. This would be a perfect fit for him. I'm pretty sure he'd be welcome to come back to Shanahan and San Francisco. It's a really great offense. When you look at the running game, when you look at a great quarterback potentially in Jimmy Garoppolo, when the wide receivers need a little bit of mentoring, I guess you want to call it, I believe Gabriel is a perfect fit for him. I don't know if he's the top number 1 receiver. I would probably give that to Deebo Samuel because he has even more upside in my opinion, but looking at him having veteran leadership, being able to play under Shanahan's system, I think it's a perfect fit for us in San Francisco. Gabriel, I hope he comes to San Francisco. I don't know what the money deal is definitely, but AJ Green, he's not going to be asking for that kind of money, but if you look for a reasonable free agent deal for like my criteria is in this video, then I think he could be a signing for the 49ers in terms of free agent targets. I'd be welcome to you in San Francisco. Number 1, the top free agent for the 49ers in 2020 for this whole period is our own free agents. I know that sounds like a cop-out answer. It's kind of a lame answer, but I believe this is the best answer in my opinion because I like my team right now. As I said earlier in this video, it's one that you can definitely go back to the Super Bowl with. You have a couple of guys, impending free agents, Eric Armstead, Jimmy Ward, also Emmanuel Sanders. He's a big one in my opinion. If we can re-sign these guys as much as possible, I think it's going to be working out. As I said, our team president, he can get these negotiation deals perfectly well done. If he wants to get it done, I think he can get everybody done. Also, you have to look at the long-term effects in 2021. You don't want to go too aggressive in this free agency period, which they even can't already because they're already cap strapped for 2020. But we have to sign George Kittle to Forrest Buckner. Those contracts are looming very soon. You have to think about that as well. Somebody has to walk like Eric Armstead or something like that, then I would not be opposed to that if they're asking for too much money. But I believe everybody else, minus Armstead, they're a pretty reasonable deal. Sanders, Ward, all those guys, I think they can make it work, make it happen. If they can get a little bit team-friendly deal, then you can get George Kittle, DeForest Buckner, those big contracts that you're looking for, because they are a very pivotal part for this team and the success for the next couple of years. That's pretty much it, you guys. I know you guys were probably expecting somebody else on the outside, but to be honest with you, if you're looking at the criteria, if you look at the circumstance that we are right now in free agency in terms of not having a lot of money, you can't get those big guys like AJ Green, Jadeveon Clowney, Bradley Roby, or anything like that. You have to stick with some guys that are reasonably priced that I think can be a big impact player, like Taylor Gabriel and James Bradberry potentially, and also re-signing our guys. They've been great to us in 2019. I believe they can be great even more in 2020, so they don't have to learn a new scheme, familiarity with the team. That makes it a lot easier than going to a new team and having new players learn your system. I believe that's the best way for the 49ers to approach this free agency period, is to not get super aggressive in this period, but to re-sign our guys as much as possible and get draft picks as much as possible, because we're very low on picks as well. Please let me know what you guys got for free agency. Who should we target for in 2020? Please make sure answer on the salary cap that we have right now. There you have it right there. Please like and subscribe. That's going to definitely help me out a lot. I'll be catching you guys up tomorrow on a Friday. I'll see y'all then. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Go Niners all day. Hot boys.